Hello, my name is Jason Dietz, and I'm the current Scoutmaster for Troop 443. On behalf of the troop, I would like to thank the congregation and the church for their continued support during last year. Here are a couple of statistics. We have 14 active scouts in the troop. We had 9 scouts achieve rank advancement last year, and 29 different merit badges were earned by scouts. We had 3 completed service projects last year with a total of 60 hours of community service. And again, I just wanted to thank you for your continued support.
This fall and winter we went on 2 bike hikes. These were some of our few outings during COVID. It was great to be out and ride as a troop. Some of our favorite memories are riding as a troop and talking while we rode our bikes. During our ride, Cooper's tire exploded and made a really loud sound. Luckily, a family with our troop had a spare tire and we had to fix it right on the trail, after we all carried on together. Both trails had different scenery, and it was nice to be out to look at all the birds and trees and the water. We all can't wait to get back out for another ride this spring.
The spring, summer, fall, and winter, we still held weekly meetings. These were all virtual, in person, depending on restrictions COVID brought. Some of our favorite memories are playing Kahoots during our virtual meetings. We reviewed our scout skills in a fun way. We talked about future events at each meeting. We also held meetings in the church parking lot. We would socially distance ourselves, but still was able to make patrol conferences with our counselors, complete fundraisers, and hold award ceremonies, and vote on our leadership roles. Our troop leadership was even about to build their skills by helping the younger scouts that just joined our troop. We met on a Sunday afternoon in the church parking lot and learned about electrical circuits. We got to have hands-on experience with a real electrician who works in the field. We all can't wait to get back in a all-person meeting, but still really like our virtual meetings. We are always doing different things.
This winter, we went to an orienteering event in Brandywine, Delaware. These were another event outings we planned because it was outside. Some of our favorite memories are hanging out with other scouts and working as a team. During the event, it was really muddy. We got our boots really muddy. We even had to step in swamp water. We were lucky we didn't lose our boots. It was really cold and we walked a long way to find all the points. We had to use our map skills and use a compass. We found a bunch of really cool things along trails. We all can't wait to have another shot at this course.
This fall, we had a weekend camping trip at Mr. Dietz's home. This was our first camping trip since COVID. It was great to see the other scouts. Some of our favorite memories are hanging out by the campfire and cooking with the boys. We brought our own personal meals and made them ourselves. We took a hike at Fair Hill during the day. We used our map and find points around the grounds. It was at night. We played manhunt using flashlights. We slept our own tents in the backyard. We cannot wait to get back out for another camping trip this spring.
This fall, we completed 3 community service projects. We painted the flagpole at Elk Landing. We painted a wooden deck at the Elkton Moose Lodge. We mulched the flower beds at our church. We try to give back to our community as much as possible. Some of our favorite memories are spending time with other scouts, learning a new and important skill, and working as a team. During the Elk Landing event, we had to decide which directions to paint the flagpole so it blended together, and we learned how to sand using sandpaper. At the Moose Lodge, we had to assign different scouts to different sections of the deck. Most of us got paint on our clothes, but it wasn't too bad. It made it fun and they gave us pizza afterwards. At the church mulching event, we had to be careful we placed the mulch evenly and made sure it was smoothed out. We all learned new skills that will help us be better scouts. We can't wait to find other events to help the community.
We want to thank you for always supporting Troop 443. We really appreciate giving us a place to hold our meetings and allowing us to store things in your basement. We did really well with our wreath fundraisers this year. You helped us by buying wreaths. If you weren't able to get a wreath this year, don't worry. We will be selling more next year. The money that you donated to the troop through your church services, offerings, fundraisers, and donations are very appreciated, and we will put this money to good use. COVID may have canceled our pancake breakfast fundraiser, but we hope to continue the tradition next year. Everyone at the troop wants to give you a special thank you to everyone at the Elkton United Methodist Church, and we will do our best over the next year to make you proud of Troop 443. Thank you.
Good morning, members of Elkton United Methodist Church. Thank you for inviting me to come celebrate with you this morning. For those of you that don't know, my name is Steve O'Connor, and I have the privilege of serving as Cub Master for Pack 443. Our pack has 28 boys and girls this year, ranging from the ages of kindergarten through 5th grade. When I was here to celebrate with you last year, the sermon was about how we can use our experiences together to see God's gift. Pastor Karen used scouting as an example. She said, any one of them on any given weekend could be closeted at home with headphones on their head playing video games for hours on end. Yet scouting takes them to the outdoors, where I can imagine their time has been filled with moments of awe and wow. As you can imagine, the past year didn't go exactly as planned. While activities weren't done the same way, we stayed focused on the heart of scouting with safe, hands-on, interactive activities. In the Cub Scouts, there are opportunities to spend time with family as we do things together to help build upon the Scout Oath and Scout Law. This was true in March, April, and May as we implemented a Scouting at Home program where Scouts could work on various activities to earn awards. We moved to having virtual meetings where they were able to finish their rank before the school year ended. In June, working with the church, we moved to having our meetings outdoor in the parking lot at EMUC. We were so excited to have our first outdoor, socially distant, masked, limited touching pack meeting in June to give out all the awards the kids had earned while they were working at home. It was a fantastic event for all the Scouts to get back together in this way. That initial meeting showed that it was possible to continue our weekly den meetings and monthly pack meetings to reinforce the skills and techniques where they make new friends, play purposeful games, and learn new things. Elkton United Methodist Church was one of the first organizations in the area to show us their faith, that we can meet in person in a safe way. Not only did it help our unit, but it helped other packs in Cecil District as we shared our experience with them so they could start meeting as well. Once we moved into summer break, we started offering virtual and in-person activities for Scouts to stay active. We had a virtual campfire where Scouts showed off their skits, songs, cheers over a Zoom meeting while our assistant Cub Master tended to the fire at home. We had a virtual Lego showcase where we had Scouts build items in various categories to help Legos at home. We had a 3-mile hike at Farrow Hill where Scouts had the opportunity to participate in the only Cub Scout Day Camp in Maryland this year. As the new school year started, we started having our pack and den meetings in the parking lot of the church. We held an outdoor space derby in the rain. And although we didn't camp overnight, we still had an outdoor skills day where they could still work on their camping skills. As the weather turned colder, EMUC had agreed to letting us meet inside again. We were able to start having normal activities, including having a visit from the state's attorney during our pack meeting, and Mr. Steve's annual pie feast at the top of our popcorn cellars. Through all this, the pack continued to provide service to the community, including spreading mulch here at the church, collecting food for each one of our den and pack meetings, which almost totaled 1,000 pounds for those in need. Additionally, each of our dens worked on a service project on their own, including setting up individualized meals for the homeless and bringing cards to those in nursing facilities. Just a few days ago, we were able to have a virtual Pinewood Derby. While it wasn't the same, the experience of working on a project together with your parent or guardian, the excitement of seeing the race, winning an award on design, and the overall fun remained the same. Cub Scout motto is do your best, and the past year has proven we can still accomplish our goals if we do our best. It is through your past and continued support that Cub Scout Pack 443 has had this foundation for our continued success. On behalf of each Scout parent, PAC leader. Thank you for your continued prayers and support of PAC 443.
I'm thankful for making pictures and stuff. I am thankful for being a Cub Scout because we get to go to den meetings and we get to earn belt loops. What I really like about scouting is how we have the pushcart derby, Pinewood derby. We have the rain gutter regatta too. I like Cub Scouts because we get to go cabin camping. We have Pinewood derbies, and I also like day camp too.
Hi, my name is Karen and I'm the Scoutmaster for Troop 143. We are the only all-girls troop in Cecil County and we are brand new. We only have 4 girls, Bethany, Abby, Kylie, and Naomi. Some of the adventures that we've done this year include canoeing. So not only did the girls get a chance to learn how to row the canoe, they also got to learn how to right the canoe when it was flipped over and some water rescue safety. We've also went to Guppy Gulch, which is an old quarry that's filled in with water, and it's a huge outdoor water park for the girls to enjoy, and they had zip lining as well. In addition to that, we do a lot of camping, and the girls are learning how to cook not only over the fire, but they're learning how to cook with coals and with Dutch ovens. So that's a lot of fun for the girls. We've been doing some hiking trips. The girls are learning to work with a compass and do wayfinding as they're working through the map and to try to navigate through the course. We're doing a lot of first aid, a lot of things that we experience outdoors. We want to make sure that the girls are prepared in any kind of emergency situation. So a lot of it is about the weather, not only the hot weather, but the cold weather. We work on things such as stings and bites, any kind of injuries to a broken bone. We learn about splinting and things like that. We also have the girls learn about CPR. The girls are super excited to learn about shooting sports. Some of the shooting sports they have are rifle, archery, and they also get to throw tomahawks. One of the recent adventures we just did 2 weeks ago was an indoor skydiving experience in Baltimore. The girls had a great time and they got a chance to fly in the wind tunnel, which was a completely new adventure for all of the girls. So one of the things we're really excited about that's coming up in April is Klondike. That is a 3-day camping trip where the girls are going to be competing against the other troops, both boys and girls, in about 10 different categories. Some of the categories that we'll compete in include first aid, knots, cooking, lashings, teamwork and scout spirit, and also compass and wayfinding. We've been very involved in community service projects. We did the mulching of the church. We've also been involved with the flagpole for Elk Landing. We're working on several merit badges right now. Some of those are virtual, and we're working on a hiking merit badge and a first aid merit badge. The girls are having a really great time. We're looking forward to getting some more girls, and we want to thank you for everything you're doing.
I really enjoy hiking and camping and fun adventures we go on as scouts, because I feel like when we go hiking and camping and stuff like that, it creates relationships with each other and friendships, and it makes us feel more like a scout troop.
Some of the things I like about scouting are camping to meet new friends, hiking for new adventures, and shooting sports because they're fun and challenging. I am also working on the digital technology merit badge because I like to deal with tech and photography.
I love scouting because we get to do new things. One of the new things that we recently done was iFly. It's an indoor skydiving event where none of us have done it before. It was very fun. I got to fly on my own, and even though I did not do a high fly, I still
was able to move around and will actually get a full experience. I also love to go hiking because I get to talk with the other girls and get to know the girls in my troop better than I did before, especially when we're on a camping trip, which I've never gone camping before except for sleeping in a tent in my backyard, which I did so my brother could get frost points for his troop. And camping is just awesome because we get to cook and to actually learn how to survive in the wild. And I'm also working on the merit badge photography, which is amazing because I have this camera I got 2 years ago, but I have no clue how to use it. And now I'm learning and how to get more out of my photos than what I used to know.
Thank you, Elton United Methodist Church.
Thank you, Elton United Methodist Church.
Thank you, Elton United Methodist Church. Thank you, Elton United Methodist Church.
Thank you.